Artificial intelligence is changing the way so many industries operate, and healthcare, which is more than 17% of the U.S. GDP, could show significant change in patient care as a result. Joining us right now to talk about this, healthcare technology, and much more is the Cleveland Clinic CEO, Dr. Tom Mihaljevic. And Tom, thank you very much for being here today.
No, thank you very much for having me.
We talk so much about AI, and right now it feels like we're talking about all these things that could come to fruition potentially. We have not focused on healthcare and what it means, but you've been digging into it pretty deeply. What is the promise, let's start with, for AI and what that could mean for patient care?
Well, we are very enthusiastic about application of AI in patient care in general, in every segment of patient care. Today there are so many advances in knowledge, in healthcare information, that we as healthcare providers are coming, so to say, to the limits of our own human ability to synthesize all the information and really provide the best possible care for our patients based on that information.
So, you mean the best possible latest research for whether it be cancer, whether it
Correct.
be heart disease or something down the line? It's too much for the human brain to actually catalog?
It is too much to catalog. And therefore artificial intelligence is a crucial technological advancement that will allow us to do that.
How are you using it right now?
Well, we're using artificial intelligence in clinical applications already to diagnose, for example, a life-threatening illnesses that have a relatively subtle symptoms at presentation. The best example is sepsis, which is a bloodstream infection that is one of the leading causes of death in hospital setting. Yet the beginning of sepsis can be so subtle that clinicians, even when they're very, very attentive, cannot detect it. But if we aggregate the information that is being provided to us from multiple different sources and use artificial intelligence, that leads to earlier detection, earlier treatment, and far better outcomes.
For years, how many biotech companies, the landscape is littered with people that tried to take on sepsis. And maybe that's it, because once it gets started, the cytokine, the release, you can't stop it. But if you could get it early, you don't need like the perfect monoclonal antibody to fix it. If it's early enough, you can stop it.
You're absolutely right. Every minute, every hour counts.
Alright, what is up, Theta homies? It is your boy Justin Bassetti back again with another Theta Token video, another Theta Token update. Just a friendly reminder, if you're new to the channel trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, as well as staking your Theta tokens to my Guardian node, or staking your TFL tokens to my Elite Edge node. Either way, help out my channel, help out the Theta network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much TFL passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the sub-chains on Theta Network, or just withdrawing it back to your wallet. We're going to go on to this new information and update for Thetacon, Theta Network, and Lavita. And as you can tell from the beginning of this introduction, you'll probably have seen the healthcare AI and how it's going to be implemented. There hasn't been too much updates in terms of how this is going to be actually implemented in our daily lives, but at least some sort of step towards it. And I do want to mention for Theta Network because we do have some sort of sector involved in healthcare. So starting on X, we're going to see that here. This was posted on October 4th of 2024. Theta team is looking forward to spending time with the community in December at another incredible Thetacon. Thanks to Thetacon team for organizing Lavita for sponsoring. Going to this actual post itself was posted on the same day as well. Lavita is excited to announce that it will be lead sponsor of Thetacon 2024, the annual gathering of Thetacon, Theta Network ecosystem players. Join us in Las Vegas Resorts World Las Vegas from December 8 to 9, 2024, and they will unveil their vision for medical AI and the showcase for the latest updates and the Lavita AI platform. Here are some of the details for this event. I've mentioned it before in a previous video for just having the medical AI assistant on your own phone and just asking questions from there, having some sort of reference. It's kind of interesting because they'll be able to have a certain collection of data and information. You've probably seen it in the previous video. If you haven't, I would highly recommend it. I'll try to either post the video here or somewhere down below in the description. But essentially just having that information for some sort of medical questions that you have that is somewhat relatable or just something pretty generic in terms of sleeping, some sort of diet maybe, and then they'll be able to have you put two information or two different type of answers. So there's an A column and a B column, and just having that type of utility in your phone without seeking an appointment, going to the appointment, going from there, and then actually just having some sort of resource is just pretty interesting in itself. So for those who are really like motivated to do better with their health, improving their health overall, I feel like that would be a great resource in the near future. There's still some sort of kinks that they have to work out for sure, but when you have that type of AI assistant to give you some sort of information information, some generic information possibly to improve your health. I feel like that's just a benefit for everyone who is going in that sort of direction. I do want to highlight a couple things in this actual article. So seen here, this is just the announcement for that we just mentioned. Here, Lavita AI at Thetacon 24. At Thetacon 2024, Lavita will unveil its roadmap for medical AI, showcasing how they're leveraging medical AI to create more efficient and secure healthcare applications. They'll be hosting presentations that explore the intersection of AI, healthcare, focusing on how they will revolutionize the medical landscape. As a proud sponsor of Thetacon 24, Lavita will be at the forefront of discussions on how medical AI can drive healthcare transformation. Their team will lead presentations and participate in panel discussions to share insights on the latest technical developments within their platform and broader industry trends. One of their highlights will be the live demo of the Lavita AI platform, offering attendees to look at how they are leveraging data to create impactful healthcare solutions. Whether it's personalized treatments, privacy-focused data sharing, or new insights on biomedical and research, Lavita AI is poised to improve the future of healthcare. Join us at this event. So for those who are going to the event themselves, put some thoughts and comments down below if you're what you're really looking forward to. If you're looking forward to Lavita, I just feel like with whole AI buzzword is just being a little more transformative for the rest of this year. I feel like it's kind of dying down for the end of 2024, but that's just my own opinion. Put some thoughts and comments on how you feel about the word AI, any kind of updates in healthcare altogether. If you are in healthcare watching these videos, I would love to hear your guys' opinion. But I do want to mention one thing as well here. This was a couple weeks ago near the end of September of 2024. Lavita price did just kind of skyrocketed for overnight. So as you can tell here, if I can hover over correctly, the best it got up to was $1.67 around this time, around 9 p.m. on September 28 of 2024. So if you were here at this time and you were planning and trading and you were able to cop in or just sell at this point, congrats to you. If you're staking the token, just put some thoughts and comments down below. If you see this is going to be another potential, or you just feel like it's a little too more skeptical and you feel like there isn't really going to be too much of a change in healthcare, I'd like to hear your opinions also. But just working in healthcare myself, I'm a nurse by background, by degree, so I do feel like there's huge potential. Some of the doctors that I work with, some of the anesthesiologists are mentioning how some of their ultrasounds are going to be utilizing some sort of artificial intelligence tech into their ultrasounds. So seeing how that is already being spoken into and the daily workplace, but now just seeing how hopefully this could be implemented somehow. I do believe that Lavita and Epic did partner somehow for like a beta sort of testing. I'm not too sure how that worked out in the long run, but just seeing that type of announcement itself was just some sort of stepping stone, is just my personal belief. But since I haven't seen too much about it, I'm just hoping that something beneficial worked out because of that partnership. But that was like maybe a year or so ago from the making of this video. But I'll try to pop up the screen here so you can see some of the information that I'm just discussing. So it's talking about the Lavita AI, the partnership with Epic, because I feel like when you have those stepping stones and going in the right direction, things that are very relevant in the healthcare field, I feel like it's just something you must take note because it's some sort of direction in a positive way, just with my own opinion. I do want to mention other things as well. Seen here is their Thetacon post. So for those, just a little bit more fun of a teaser, just for those who are able to vote, for those who are planning on voting, it's for the Zilly Awards. I do want to shout out myself just to throw myself out there. I guess this is the best way to get more votes for possible. For I guess I kind of like how they're doing it for those who are planning on voting. You do have categories such as most promising project, best data advocate, best online broadcaster, and best social personality. So when you click onto their link right here that I'm hovering over, it'll take you to the website. When you click onto the Zillies, it'll take you down here where you hit vote now. You can see all the different type of categories that are listed, like I just said. And then from here, you can go on. You do have to sign into a Theta Drop account. So for those who are planning on voting, you do have to sign into your Theta Drop account. It takes pretty much a couple seconds to sign in, and then it'll tell you how you're voting as what individual. And then you can go to which category and vote for whichever. If you're able to vote for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. No awards right now as in terms of anything for just voting. Just straight up, if you're able to vote, I really greatly do appreciate it, especially for making all this content for the last 2 years or so. I would greatly appreciate if you could take out a couple minutes of your day if you don't mind voting for me, please. I really do appreciate it. But overall, that's all I really have for today's video, guys. Comment down below how you feel about Lavita AI technology, how they're going to be implemented with healthcare, but just we shall see how all these updates will go. And really am looking forward to the future of just AI, healthcare as well as Theta Network, of course. So if you're a new viewer trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for everyone coming back to the channel. If you're an OG viewer and subscriber, if you're trying to earn as much TFO as possible, just check out my Theta Guardian notes, stake your your Theta tokens, or if there's rooms, check out my Elite Edge node to stake your TFIO tokens, because you can either use those TFIO tokens on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta, or just withdrawing those TFIO tokens back to your wallet and then exchange it for like USD. But overall, like I said, looking for the next video, looking forward to the next Theta update. But until the next one, guys, it is your boy Justin Bassetti, so try to keep up. Hi, deuces.